Hello, here is video 1 for the AP Calculus packet, which I have a picture of the cover sheet. So this is what you're going to be working on. Now, there are a few things that I want to make sure you know how to do that you might not have been taught or remember. Everything here that I see, you should know what to do, except I'm going to highlight this and these problems here. These ones, well, there's a little bit to them, but everything else should be something you know how to do. So here is a blow up of that section. And I wanted to make sure you knew that I have broken it down, because an absolute value equation and an absolute value inequality are very similar. So I grouped those together. You'll see a video for those two. Then, I'm going to use a different color here. How about lime green? There's the good old-fashioned linear inequality. However, that linear inequality is what we call a double-sided inequality. And that's not very green, is it? It looks kind of yellow. I don't know, maybe I should use a different color. I'm going to try orange. Ooh, now it's different. Oh, it's just darker. But you'll find a video that has linear inequalities on it, as well as quadratic inequalities on it. And then in a category pretty much all by themselves, I'm going to go pinkish, the good old-fashioned rational inequality. So I have videos for you to watch to help you get these ones done. And then that's from section 1, like I highlighted here. This is from section 1 of the AP Calc Summer Packet. Then there's something from section 2 that you should know about, and it has to do with, well, what we call conic sections. So this page, or sorry, section 3, I keep saying section 2. Section 3, so here we go. I'm highlighting the part that you might not remember from geometry. Something like, where is it? Find the equation of a circle centered at, or where's the other one? Find the center and radius of this circle. Well, I'll go over those ones when we talk about circles. But then down below here, these guys are all conics. They are all conic sections. So I have videos on that to help you through that part. But I do want you to understand, you've been taught a lot of math to get to this point in your career, so some of this stuff is actually from Algebra 1. I mean, to be honest with you, let me scroll up. This is an Algebra 1 thing. You were taught it then, but you might not remember it, so I'm going to highlight it since this is on the packet also. And, you know, there might be more than one way to solve some of this stuff. That is true. But I'm going to go through my method, the way I like to do it. But speaking of Algebra 1, I wanted to remind you guys of stuff like this. Like where it says, find the, for the points, problem number 1 here, for the points, find the distance between them. Well, look up the distance formula if you forgot it. Find the midpoint. Well, look up the midpoint formula if you forgot it. Find the slope for each of these. Well, slope formula, or rewrite it in slope-intercept form, that kind of stuff. I am not going to go over all of this stuff because that is stuff that was in Algebra 1. And you should be able to find many, many videos on that if you cannot remember how to do that. So I am focusing on the things that are new that you'll probably need help with. So like I said, all of this stuff, these are called conic sections, and I'll have some videos for you to watch there. Then I actually wanted to point this out because we do a lot of function stuff, but I mentioned this when I was teaching it. There are different ways to show composite functions. So for example, let me go back to my other color here. Yellow. I'm going to use yellow there. Where's another one? There's another one. Here's another one. There's this guy, that guy. This is a different way to write a composite. So for example, number 17 here, I showed you guys f of k of 11. That is called a composite function. But you can also use the open circle to say the same thing. This is f of k of 11. I mentioned this when I taught it, but you might have forgot it. Whoa, what a fresh rhyme. Oop, number 18, not number 18. So number 19, for example, it says, right there they wrote h of f of x. And when I write it out, I prefer h of f of x. I don't know. To me, this is more pleasing to the eye, but they mean the same thing. So I wanted to mention that. So you will run across many problems in this packet that you already know how to do. If you need to brush up, you may, Google something or refer to your notes or check out the videos that I left on my playlists, which are all organized by unit. But what you're about to do is you're about to go through, excuse me, you're about to go through the AP Calc Summer Packet, and I am going to have a series of videos here to highlight the ones that we did not cover. Okay, that's it. Go on to video 2 and start your journey.